With Slumdog, I mean, that night at the Oscars must have been... How old are you? 18?
Yeah, I was 18. Terrified. I was like one of those bubblehead dogs you get in the back of your car.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just so, like, really unprofessional, so unclassy. It was terrifying.
And did you go a bit hog wild at the parties and things, or did you have people taking care of you?
They give you chocolate Oscars. That's the closest I got to the proper
You really
one.
were 18, weren't you?
I was.
There's chocolate!
I took a wine glass and no one let me drink alcohol because we had press straight after, so I poured some cranberry juice in it and went on the hunt for someone cool to try and
See, what I'd have done is I'd have bitten the head off the chocolate Oscar, filled it with vodka, and just gone around surreptitiously sipping. Just me, then.
Yeah, you just followed through. Yeah. And now, Sue Perkins, you were at an awards show. This is awful, and I apologise in advance.
Why are you bringing this up?
Well, because it is...
Because there's a dame here and a beautiful man.
It's extraordinary.
Both movie stars.
It's extraordinary that you've done this.
He's going to humiliate me.
I'm not. But Sue, what award show were you at?
I was at a Stonewall Awards, which got a little bit out of hand. As you know, because you have evidence of it.
Yes. So you were talking to a man.
There was a lovely man that came up to me. He was very beautiful, and we were very drunk, and he said, "I have the softest balls in Britain." When somebody says that to you, do you not then want to seek proof? Or, I beseech you, do you take it as read, Judi, or do you say, bang 'em out? Would you say bang 'em out?
You certainly.
You certainly. Would you say bang 'em out? I can't believe
But what were you thinking?
So I had the award, which was this, almost now I think about it, was sort of perfectly designed for the slow thud of a gentleman's genitalia. And I had it like that, and it sort of slapped on, and then somebody just took a picture of it. That's all that happened, Graham.
I do have the picture.
They were very beautiful balls.
Can we bear to show that on television?
You have to. Well, I've got bad eyesight. I've missed it.
Oh my God.
Well, focus on Sue's nice face.
They were lovely balls. Graham, are they lovely balls?
They're so tidy.
Velvet. They were like velvet. Not that, I mean, I didn't touch them for long, but I mean, I start to feel there should be a voiceover which says, if you've been affected by any of the things you've seen in this programme. Yeah, so that got out of hand and...
Literally.
And that's...
Yes.
So I'm glad that's been aired.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's over.
It's over.
And deep breaths, everyone, and moving on. Let's talk about the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. Dev and yourself, you're both in this film. And it's released on the 24th of February. And it's Dev and Judi, but it's an amazing cast list. Talk us through some of the people in it.
Treasured friends.
Do we remember any
Bill
of those?
Nye's in it?
Okay, Bill Nye's in it.
Yep.
Dame Maggie Smith,
Yep.
Judy's mate. We have Tom Wilkinson, Penelope Wilton, Celia Imrie, Ronnie Pickup.
Dev Patel.
Dev Patel. But listen, if you hear the sound of that cast list and you think you'd like this film, trust me, you will. You love this film. It's funny, it's warm, it's touching.
And it's a great advertisement for India.
It is, actually. It does really make you want to go.
You'd want to go.
So which of you would like to tell me what it's about?
Well, it's about
Sue,
a German
no,
scientist.
not you. Not you.
Dev will tell you. Dev will tell
Dev
you.
will tell you. Okay.
It's about a young boy.
I play.
Yes.
I play this dude called Sonny, and he has this brainwave to outsource old age, and his father's left him this beautiful home, which he decides to turn into a care home for the elderly, and he cleverly uses Photoshop to turn it into this kind of beautiful palace and dupes these guys into coming down, traveling thousands of miles, and they get there and everything is just... I mean, imagine flying across the world to this place run by me. And all is not what it seems and madness ensues, I guess.
Does it exist?
Yes, it does. That was the amazing thing. it took us an hour and a half every morning to get to this place out in the desert. And it was
But it's a real building.
It had all the rooms, like, for each character. Like, Ronnie has this room which he calls, you know, it's like, he lives in the trees, he says in the film, and literally there's trees growing in, you know, through the windows and things. It was just, it's like a beautiful character of the film.
My room was just built on the roof. Oh, well, you could have stayed there forever.
I guess that's why I was asking, was it a real place? Because you really get the sense that it is a real place.
Yes.
And Judi, in India, in terms of being on set or doing location filming and stuff, how famous are you in India?
Not very famous, and if famous at all, for James Bond.
Because James Bond goes everywhere, doesn't he?
Yes, it does.
That's
Very, very surprisingly.
What can you tell us about the upcoming James Bond?
Chipping away.
Yeah.
M's the baddie.
We'll get there soon.
And Dev, because of Slumdog Millionaire, are you a massive star in India, or did that movie do well there? How did they react to that movie?
Kind of. I mean, the great thing about it is they hold a really special place for that movie. They're very proud of it, and you can see that when I meet people, they're just so excitable. I'm not your generic Bollywood, you know, superstar, so I don't stand out as a likely kind of guy. They're all really like 8-packed and chiseled and handsome, and so, you know, I get to go under the radar. It's when you go and people recognize you and you're sitting in a rickshaw and then he starts talking to you in Hindi for 20 minutes and I don't know what he's saying. You know, and then they realize I'm a foreigner and then they charge me like 50.
You can afford it. Because clearly Slumdog did change your life.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. Completely.
And of course, you didn't just find fame on the film. You found your lovely lady friend, Frida Pinto. There you are together.
Look at me.
I'm not sure what she's doing in that picture, but you seem pleased. Is she taking a picture?
Yeah, all I can say is beware.
Yeah.
You know.
If you look down, Sue's face is down there. And there were lots of rumours about kind of you were getting engaged and things.
No, mate. No, that's not. I'm 21, dude.
Yeah.
We have so many rumours about
Get married
us. By
now, you're happy.
Yeah.
We'd have a brood of 8 and a beautiful mega mansion by all the rumours, but no, we're just working hard.
Aww.
As for you, Mum.
I read something that your mom was quite upset that it wasn't true. She thought it was true.
No, yeah, well, you know what? We flew, well, it started, we were on a, why am I telling you this? God.
Because it's a chat show.
Beat the hell out of me. I mean, I thought no one thought I fancied her on the set, but apparently I looked like a massive lovesick puppy and everyone knew. And I thought I was so cool, like, oh, no one knows. But apparently, persistence the key for any man out there. Just grind him down. And eventually they'll say yes. But yeah, I told my mum I was shooting this other movie in Philadelphia, and I was like, Mum, there's this, you know, I've got this week's really hectic. I've got so many big scenes, so you know I won't be able to talk to you. And I mean, I was like 18. I was like, I normally talk to my mum a lot, you know, to see what she wants to know what I'm eating and all that kind of stuff. And I did this thing which I've never done before. I pestered Paramount Pictures really hard, and finally they let me fly to Tel Aviv, Israel, to see Frida, who was filming out there. And we went out to dinner. And we got paparazzi'd for the first time. And my mum gave me this call when I was in Tel Aviv, and she's like, "So, son, how's Philadelphia?" It's great, Mum. And then, you know, from then on, I couldn't hide it.
Because your mother sounds like a force of nature.
She's a force of nature. Oh, look, yeah, that's my mum.
Oh.
She's cool. And she's so unfazed by everything. She came to set, and I was kind of worried about bringing her to India because of all these guys on the film, and we got her a room, and I'm like, Mum, you have to be good when I'm on set. Do not pester anybody. And I come back home, and she shows me a camera, and she's got like 50 different poses in like 8 different locations with Maggie. I think she tested it at the hotel. They're like trans. And like poor Maggie, I mean, she had to entertain my mum. And Bill, she's like people from the hotel, just everyone. She's, it was really just, yeah.
And was it your mother? It seems like a twist. It was your mother who kind of forced you into auditioning for Skins.
Yeah, she did. I owe a lot to her. Yeah, she saw this open casting call, and I was 16, and and she saw this thing, and she dragged me to this big casting call. I thought she'd gone crazy. And we queued outside the National Youth Theatre, and there was all these like drama types doing their vocal warm-ups and like limbering up, and I was there in my backpack and my school uniform with my mum.
Did your mother have any idea the sort of show that Skins?
No. I remember Jane, the casting director. She's like, Anita, Mrs. Patel, it is a little racy, but everything will be fine. And then the first episode, you know, get my cheeks out. Those cheeks, and you're sitting in, you know, it's Indian families are big, so she's invited everyone, great grandparents. I mean, I think someone must have flown in from India. Next door neighbours, anyone that walks past, she's put a banner outside the window, trying to, you know, my son's on TV, and it was just so embarrassing.
Were you sat, and was it a hushed reaction when the Dev cheeks came out?
She was embarrassed, and then she was happy that I wasn't gay.
Every cloud. And tell me this, you've never done a celebrity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire after the movie or anything?
They asked me, but I'm just far too stupid to be on one of those. It'd just be far too embarrassing.
Do you think?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're in a television studio, we've got lights, we've got music.
No.
Let's give it a go. Here we go. Okay. So, Dev Patel.
Yes, sir.
You're an actor.
Yes.
You've worked with a lot of celebrities.
A little bit.
But I wonder, how much do you know about your co-star, Judi Dench?
The big JD. Let's go it.
Here's your question. When Judi Dench was a child, what did she push through a neighbour's letterbox? Was it A, a petrol bomb? B, a dog poo?
No.
C, a dead rat? D, a thank you letter? Okay, what's your first thought? What's your heart telling you?
You know what? I don't know if a lot of people know this, but she's cheeky. She's got a deadly sense of humour. So I'm going to go for something riskier. What do you think?
You can ask the audience if you want.
Yeah, can I think dead rat.
I think it's a dead rat.
She wouldn't go.
She's not a dog poo lady. She's a Dane.
No,
she
she's
doesn't.
Dane.
She doesn't put dog poo through her.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you going for?
I think the rat. I think the rat. Yeah.
You're going with C, a dead rat.
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes, sir.
Final answer.
Final answer. This is so cheesy.
Dev.
Yes.
It's gonna be
You could have said petrol bomb. The correct answer is C, a dead rat.
Judi! What were you thinking?
It's true, isn't it?
Absolutely true.
Why did you do that?
Because we used to play, we had a long, long garden. And we had a lot of gardens coming, you know, right angles to it. And my brothers, two older brothers, they were always playing cricket in the garden. And they whacked a ball over into Miss Lazenby's garden. And they said, Miss Lazenby, can we have the ball back? Can we have the ball back? Can we have the ball? And we had a barn at the end of the garden. And the boys found a dead rat in it. So they parcelled it up very, very carefully, and they said to me, who was much younger than they were, just put it through Miss Lazenby's letterbox. And so I did. And she came round to see our father. Our father.
The funny thing is how classy she makes that whole incident sound with her stories. It's so beautiful and pretty.
Yeah.
It's because the rat was nicely wrapped. It was just stuffed through.
I got you this rat, Mrs. Lazenby.